What can you do with credit card higher interest rate? Although most people think that the interest rates on their credit cards are going to stay the same forever, these rates can actually fluctuate as time goes on. This means that low-interest credit cards are really not worth your trouble sometimes because they can turn into high-interest credit cards rather quickly. You need to check into the details of your credit card statements as they come in because you never know when your credit card company could be plotting an interest rate hike. They will have to give you 15 days notice of the interest rate hike, so you will have to take action rather quickly if you want to avoid more interest rate payments. Here are a few things you can do if you ever run into the problem of rising interest rates on your credit card. The most obvious thing you can do when a credit card company tells you that they are going to increase your interest rate is to tell them that you do not accept the new rate. This will give the credit card company the option to either keep you at the old rate or close your account. If your account is closed, your card will only continue to be active until your past purchases have been paid off in full. Sometimes you will find that the credit card company is bluffing, and they are just trying to see if they can raise your interest rate for no good reason. Another option that you can choose is to try to negotiate a lower rate of interest. You may not be able to keep your card at your current rate of interest, but you may be able to get something a bit lower than what the credit card company wants. There is nothing wrong with trying to talk to your credit card company to see if you can come to some kind of understanding. The best option in this situation is probably to pay off your remaining balance right away. You may have to cut back on spending in other areas, but it makes sense to pay off your credit card now before the new rate takes effect. You do not want to be left paying off your credit card at a higher rate of interest if you have the ability to go ahead and pay it off now. The final option that you have to choose from when it comes to raising interest rates on your credit card is the option of keeping the card at the new rate. Sometimes that raise in interest is not that bad, and other times you will determine that you do not really have any other option. If it seems that you do not have any other options on the table, then you may just be forced into paying off that credit card debt at a higher rate. You can always ask for a lower rate in the future if you begin to make your payments on time and do not have any problems with your credit card. Even though low interest rate credit cards always seem like the best option, you have to realize that the rates could change rather quickly. You should also look at other factors when choosing a new credit card because that interest rate might not always be there for you in the future.